Yes, hello, hello, all blessings and greetings to the Black community of Christians and my viewers out there. It's a pleasure to be with you. My name is Otimo and coming to you live from Central Nigeria. It's always a pleasure to be with you. I hope you're fine and well, especially this time that the world, I must say, um, the world is truly becoming something else. And uh, few days ago, I was watching a bishop from Ghana, I think Bishop Mansa, and he preached a sermon that actually touched me. And this sermon has been in line with what we have been saying over and over again. My dear brothers and sisters, there is going to be tough times ahead. There's going to be time. There's going to be trying times ahead. There's a cloud of uncertainty. I mean, the world is becoming dangerous. The world is becoming uninhabitable. In my country, Nigeria, there's rising level of tension between the two. Even like I used to say, our problem in Africa is religion. Now look at what is happening in Nigeria, a case where the country is undergoing heavy terrorism, marginalization, poverty, high inflation, people are being kidnapped, people are being killed. And in the midst of this tension, the presidential candidate of a political party in Nigeria, when in at this moment in time, what we need in Africa is unity. We need a leader, we need leaders that will unite us. And what is this person, what is this presidential aspirant did? This guy, usually in Nigeria, if a president is a Christian, conventionally the vice president should be a Muslim. And if the president is a Muslim, just like we have it now, Buhari, the president of Nigeria, is a Muslim. Conventionally, the vice is supposed to be a Christian. It has been like this, and over time, this has, in as much as the at the top they don't care, they loot. When it comes to looting at the top, they don't mind who is a Muslim, who is a Christian, who is Yoruba, who is Thief, who is Hausa. They don't mind at the top. They unite and loot. But in as much as Nigeria is witnessing this tension, this presidential aspirant of the ruling party went and took another Muslim as a running mate. And it has upsetted a lot of religious leaders. I mean, the country right now, and and the thing is, Nigeria has two major religions, and these two major religions are not even native to us. Christianity came out from Rome, Israel. Islam came out from Saudi Arabia, Mecca. Well, that is by Africans have dumped who they are. We have dumped who we are, right? We have imported, guys. Africans import everything, including ideologies. We've imported ideologies that has divided us. I mean, I'm not saying religion is bad. I'm not saying, but it has caused more disunity than unity. And now let's give an example. Please allow me to because we really need to know what is happening, and I will have to take our time before I really go into today's topic. In Japan, Japan is considered the most safest country on the planet. Japan is considered the most industrialized country on the planet. It's just now that the Chinese have overtaken them. In Japan, you can keep your belongings in an open place, and then it can sleep there. You come back the next day, you still meet your belonging where it is. In some cases, good citizens, not even citizens who come across it will pick it up and go and give to the authorities. Babies are being kept on the street, and like they have an highly organized society that the crime rate in that country is even nearly zero. They are living fine. They are living well. 71 years ago, these were the victims of Second World War. The atomic bomb that was dropped in Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. The fat man was dropped, and little boy was dropped in Hiroshima. Fat man was dropped in Nagasaki. Japan was completely destroyed in Second World War, but these guys rebuilt. And what am I saying? When these guys started rebuilding, in as much as they had West friends, they have Western allies, because during Second World War, there were two allies, the Axis power and the Allied powers. The Axis power contains of Germany, Italy, and Japan. Okay, and other countries and other little countries, and the Allied powers consist of Britain, Russia, America. It was not America and France. It was when America came into the war by dropping those bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki that the war actually came to an end. So Japan actually suffered big losses. These guys picked themselves from the god. They picked themselves from the ground. They united. They followed the tradition of their forefathers. And as I speak to you now, in Japan, 99% of people in Japan are not Christians and not Muslims. They are Shintoists, and they love each other. They love each other. They unite. And today, today, you in the United States cannot cover Japan. You can't do that. In China, the entire population of China is 98% Buddhists or Hindus. They love each other. They unite within themselves. China is 30 years ago. China cannot feed themselves. Few years ago, 30 years ago, Nigeria was far richer than China. Countries like Indonesia, countries like Thailand came to Nigeria to learn how Nigeria were manufacturing palm oil. The Igbos in Nigeria taught people from Thailand, from Malaysia, how to manufacture red palm oil. As I speak to you now, these are countries that export palm oil to Nigeria. Hi, God. So what do we have in Nigeria? The two major religions we practice does not even belong to us. It is prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Does Christianity emanate from Africa? Does Islam emanate from Africa? We don't know who we are. We are the only people on the planet that have lost our identity. We don't know we have lost who we are. And now let me tell you, it's never too late to go back to our roots. What is it? Why are the Chinese ahead? Why are the Caucasians ahead? Why are the Japanese ahead of every other race? Why is Dubai catching up with the world right now? These guys have united. We must unite with one another. We must love one another. Love. These guys love. They don't care about religion. It is love that will solve this problem for us. In Kaduna, Madam Blessing is in Madam Blessing and family are in Kaduna. I have some friends in Kaduna. My elder brother is in Kaduna. Kidnapping, killing, banditry, really poverty. But again, there's hope. There's hope, and we are the hope. You and I are the hope. You must underestimate your power. That is the problem with we Africans. We don't trust in ourselves. We don't trust in our power. We don't know who we are. We don't know that we are gods. And as I was saying, I was listening to Brother Bishop Mansa, and he was saying these are trying times. And he said the only way Africans can survive out of this problem is by love. We must love and unite behind each other. This is not time to bring down anybody. Look, the times we are now is that we unite or we die. It's that we unite and love each other or we die. I don't know. Sometimes I just feel as if am I the only one seeing these problems? Can't we see what is happening? Can't we see? In today, I was watching Bobby Wine from from Uganda. This region in Uganda called Karamoja. These guys are dying of hunger. These guys are These guys are literally dying of hunger. And I use this, the entire world right now is in turmoil, but there's hope. And now this brings us to today's topic. Um, for the first time in 20 years, the euro has dropped below the US dollar for $1. And since the inception of the euro in the year 1999, it has been trading way above the US dollar. It just once, I think, in 1990, in 19 in 2002, in 2000 and 2002, that was when the euro fell below the dollar. And in my last broadcast, I said um, Russia has adopted crypto into their economy. And the thing is, the entire Europe now, the entire Europe, Christine Lagarde, people who are bashing cryptocurrency, people who are bashing Bitcoin, they are sliding into recession. Yesterday, I was still reading, I was watching the news. Do you know, as I speak to you now, in Europe, in grocery stores, in some of the grocery stores in Europe, you're not allowed to buy two groceries at the same time. I mean, groceries that are on the shelves in the supermarket. You're not allowed to buy more than one, because everybody need to have. What are we having right now? What are inflation? Things are getting worse. The war in Russia is impacting the entire Europe. So you think the problem is not just in Africa? I mean, each continent is dealing with their own problems, and that is why we say there's nobody that is coming to save you. Europe cannot leave their problem and come and save you, Africans. America are dealing with recession as I speak to you now. Today, because I'm following all these men on social media. I'm following Joe Biden on social media. I'm following Gary Gensler on Twitter, the Secretary and Exchange Commission of the United States and the chair of the SEC of the United States. I'm following all these people, trying to see what they are writing. Joe Biden said, and this one with these leaders, when a report favors them, they say it is true. And when a report is honest, they say it is false, it is manipulated. The report came out and it said the US is going into recession, and they have never had it this worse in the last 40 years. Guys, there's issue. So my advice to everybody that is watching us right now, whatever you are doing, hold on to what you are doing. Don't whatever you are doing, those of us in TACC, let's hold on to what we are doing. This is not time to look back. America will not come and save us. They're in trouble right now. Europe will not come and save us. They are in trouble. The Chinese are also in trouble because they are trying to curtail COVID. COVID in China is not slowed as it is in other places around the world. Africa, there is shortage of food everywhere. There's shortage of money, Nigerian currency, and this is why I say we in TACC are lucky. Few years to come, we're able to exchange just few of your TACC. The TACC that you're looking at today, that is the TACC you're looking at today, that is just probably 19 cents. Time is coming when just two of your TACC, just two, because paper money is fading away. Can't you see? Just few weeks ago, the Nigerian currency was trading 612 to the dollar, 611 to the dollar. As I speak to you now, it's trading 619. And I said before this year runs out, it can reach 1,000 naira. And those of you that are having TACC, please, this is coming from my heart. Hold on to your crypto and spread the word. You don't even think of cashing out your crypto now. Don't even think of cashing out your TACC now. You are just wasting your crypto. If you are trying to cash out your TACC now, you are wasting your crypto. Do not change your TACC or any of your crypto to paper money. These things are dying. In a few years to come, before the year even runs out, like the naira will go shrink. This thing is shrinking on a daily basis, and so rather you should be converting your paper money to crypto. This is what people are doing now. This is what there is no safe haven outside cryptocurrency now. Bonds are failing. Stocks are down. Crypto is your stock. People are, do you know one thing? In as much as this crash is happening, the wealthy, the ones who are controlling the world, that will continue to control you if you don't position yourself well intact. They are buying bonds, more bonds. They are buying more stocks, and they are buying more cryptos. You don't have money to buy more stocks. You don't have money to even buy bonds. Where we even see bonds to buy? Which government? Which central bank will go and sell bonds to you? But you have an opportunity to buy tech, to buy crypto. Get to somebody. Even try and save people. They might not know what you are doing to them now, but try. Even if somebody buys 2,000 naira worth of tag, help them. This is time for us to love. This is what the Chinese did when their world was as if it's coming to an end. Nobody is coming to save us. The Chinese are not coming. I just pointed out now that every continent is going through challenges. China, US, Europe, because Europe is considered as a bloc. And the euro and the euro and the dollar is just like Bitcoin and Ethereum in the crypto space. The most tradable cryptocurrencies in the crypto market is Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's why I said those of you that are holding Bitcoin, Ethereum, or TACC, right? You don't even need. And why are you even holding Bitcoin or Ethereum when you can have more value in buying TACC? But again, you argue that you can't put your head in one, you can't put your egg in one basket. Fine, but seriously, Ethereum has already seen one of its potentials. What the all-time high of Ethereum is $4,000. You haven't seen the all-time high of TACC. You haven't seen the best of TACC yet. You don't know what TACC will do. TACC's total supply was 2 billion. It is born now to 50 million, and more TACC coins will be born come September. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just trying to educate you to have common sense. Things are going wrong around the world. People are becoming more dangerous towards other people. But just like the Chinese, because at the time of trouble will always come. But in times of trouble, that is when we must show our humanity. Because every human being is behaving like an animal. How will you kidnap people in a train and demand 4 point something billion as ransom? And if their family don't show up, you just kill them in cold blood. Every continent is battling one problem or the other. Do not wait for any continent to come and save you. Nobody is coming. Like I said, I just pointed out to you. The US are are in a recession right now. Like, believe it or not, Joe Biden refuted it. I saw it on the social media, but they are in a recession. Europe, Nigeria, Africa, we even say, because do we even have currency in Africa? Tell me which of your currency is used in the national settlement. None. Not even Africa and the Caribbean. No currency in the Afro-Caribbean nation is used for international settlement. So let's not even go there. Let's not even go there. No currency in the African continent or in the Caribbean that is used for international settlement. So our currencies are even. Let's not even go there. And now, this is the currency of the future. Look, let me tell you one secret, guys. There's what is known as the law of reading. If you study the Hermetic principles, there are actually 7 laws: the law of gender, the law of freedom, the law of polarity, the law of mentalism, the law of correspondence, the law of cause and effect. So the principles of reading, in the law of reading, state that everything rises and everything falls. Civilizations come and civilization grow and they fall. As I speak to you now, guys, the civilization of the entire world now is changing. And that is why we in Africa that have cryptocurrency, and whenever a civilization is dying, like it is now in the Western world, believe it or not, the Western civilization is dying. However, there's always a way. When civilization is dying, they're being given birth to new form of civilization. And this is what the Bible, those who wrote the Bible, interpreted as the end times. No, it is not the end time. Get this, it is not the end time. No, the world is never coming to an end. Educate yourself, ignorant. The world is never coming to an end. This is end time, and cryptocurrency happens to be one of those technology that will spearhead the new form of civilization that we are going into. Cryptocurrency, blockchain, artificial intelligence, these are things that will lead in the new form of civilization that is beginning to emanate now, that is beginning to come out now. So the old civilization is dying. The Bible knew this and they predicted. The Bible is a book, like I said, the Bible is a book that is written um um in an allegorical way and also in a literal way. What our people did in Africa, especially our religious leaders did, is that they interpreted this Bible literally. And they did this to confuse so that those who are not educated enough will be misled. You think the world is coming to an it's not. Wake up tomorrow. You think the world is coming. If you don't die from the next, if you don't die in the next 100 years or in the next 50 years, you will still be in this world. The world will never come to an end. Rather, you will miss the opportunity that this era has offered you. And TACC has given us opportunity. So these are the technologies that would the old civilization is dying. It is dying. It's like this plays in nature. Nature is cyclical, and this is where the law of rhythm plays out. Everything is cyclical, year in, year out, 365 days, 7 days a week, everything is cyclical, right? People are born, they grow old and they die. It's cyclical. You go to school, you go to school from year 1 to year 4, you're done. Everything that has a beginning has an end. Nothing lasts forever. Even this cryptocurrencies I was talking about, a time is coming when a more vibrant technology that we are not even aware of will come and replace it. Few thousands of years to come. So nothing lasts forever. Nothing will last forever. Things will continue to change. Things will continue to change. Right? Nothing is permanent. Change. The only thing that is permanent is change. Things will continue to change in the physical world because everything that is physical, everything that you can see and touch, everything that you can make use of are the things that change. The only thing that doesn't change is the spirit, and that is the original you, the spirit in you, the spirit of God in you. The spirit of God is you. You are the spirit of God. It is you that will never change. That is the spirit that is eternal. That is the eternal life. Take it for example. Let me give you an example. Look at this phone, right? Without the WhatsApp in this phone, without the Facebook in this phone, or without the operating system, okay, this is Android operating system. Without the software in this phone will not this this thing will just be a pack of um plastic. It will be useless without the software in it. So you can't see this software in the phone. You can't make use of, you can't touch this software in the phone. You can't make use of it. You can't even see them with your physical eye. They are built inside this plastic. It's the same way you can't see your spirit, but it is inside of you. These are teachings that sometimes Mr. Bonus will try to bring to us, and you say this thing is heavy. Some of us will not understand. We need to understand that is spiritual, that is social, that is financial. And that prepared to be educated in all ramifications of life. We are building a movement here. So the spirit in you will live forever. So if this phone spoiled now, for example, right? Let's say this phone had issue and it broke, right? I can always retrieve those things that are saved inside of it if I can plug it to a laptop and then access it from the laptop. Then now let's say the screen has issue and I can't even see anything on the screen. I can plug my laptop and then extract the things that are inside this phone. So it therefore means while this thing will have issue, the physical body will have issue, the main software and that the phone this thing is operating inside will never get spoiled. The same way with the human soul, with the human spirit, that is the God in you. So we must unite. This is time for love, for us to unite and love one another. This is not the time for us to be treating each other like animals, right? and hold on to your tack. Do not be discouraged. We're entering into a new era. And however, wherever there is pain, wherever there is so much pain, it's just a matter of time before there will be so much joy. It is the law of nature. It's not something that God will. No, it is the law of freedom. It is inherently embedded in everything. Wherever there is so much pain, the next thing that follows is so much joy. We are now experiencing that pain. We are now experiencing that pain. In the midst of this pain, we must take advantage of it and make out the best. Robert Kiyosaki said, wherever there is so much pain, wherever there is so much depression, look deeply in it. There's opportunity waiting for you to grab. In as much as things are going to become more difficult, things are going to become more hard, remind yourself that they will eventually get better. But you need to fasten your seatbelt. You need to look out for one another. And we need to spread the news of TACC. This is a time for you to make use of whatever you have to bring your brothers and sisters into TACC. And one of the reasons why I started cryptocurrency was because when I looked at my wallet back then in 2018, and I saw back then it was TBC. Now we started with TBC, and when I looked at my wallet, and I said to myself, no, something within me said, I have never felt that before. A voice within me said, this thing is going to make you very rich. And I've never been sure about anything in my life like the way I was so sure about crypto. And again, another voice asked me, Otium, when you become rich through crypto, you have friends, you have a lot of friends, childhood friends, and family members. And they will ask you, how did you become rich? Because definitely we live in a society where if you become rich, your family members especially will definitely ask you the source of your income, right? Unless they are criminals, and they are not honest. Otherwise, in my family will definitely ask me, Otium, where did you get this money from? And I will tell them I invested in cryptocurrency back in 2018. And what you ask me is this: why didn't you tell us? That was when I started cryptocurrency without looking back. Until today, I'm not looking back, and I know I will never look back. So thank you very much. That continues to go up here. Peace.